So today, lads, we're going to be talking a little bit about Caitlyn Clark and her reactions to playing off the ball. And I mean this when I say this, like, she's clearly not happy. She is clearly not happy with this. And no matter what you say, like, when it comes to Caitlyn Clark and Stephanie White, I think there's a mutual level of respect there. But, like, Caitlyn's clearly not happy. Caitlyn has essentially taken a jab at the coach every single interview. Every single interview since the last Valkyries game, she has taken a jab at the coach. Like, when she was there, like, I need to do a better job forcing the pace. I need to stop conceding. Basically, to playing slow, I need to stop conceding. Like, it's basically, that's it. That's basically what she has said. And I just think in general, that is not what the Fever need. That is not what the Fever need at all. Like, they don't need a coach that's going to want to slow them down. Because, again, the Fever don't have the personnel to win a championship. They're not going to win. Let's be honest here, they're not going to win. They can at least be fun. Like, if the Fever are going to be a 500 team, at least be a fun 500 team like last year. And not the worst possible version of the Connecticut Sun, whose tactic is to drag teams down to their level. I've never seen anything like it before. The Fever's tactic is you have the most exciting player, the most dynamic guard in the league, and you want her to be Ty Harris from last year. I don't even know how to describe it, but take a read of this article from Robin Lundberg. Caitlyn Clark, Stephanie White can't have Fever friction over Indiana offense. So, obviously, let's go back to May 24th when they lost to Liberty, where Clark had her first injury, but as the pre-game media availability laid the groundwork for the intrigue debate on how Caitlyn Clark's using the offense. When discussing how the Fever could improve to that point earlier in the season, Caitlyn plainly said, "I think we need to do a better job of getting me the ball in transition, whether somebody is there or not. I think it's a fine balance of me playing off the ball, but getting the ball in my hands. That's what I'm at my best in transition. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that except Stephanie White. We say everybody, not her coach." Shortly thereafter, I asked why how the team finds balance. Caitlyn referenced one thing the Fever coach emphasized how Clark would be able to get open looks. She sets great screens. Something I haven't off the ball. Caitlyn's a player right now and is the most talent around that she's ever had. And our job as coach is that we figure out how to put us in position to be the best team that we can be. Like, that's clearly a that's clearly her saying, nah, Caitlyn's playing off the ball. We got better players. And, like, even the Natasha Howard interview, it's like, Caitlyn needs to know that she's got better players around her. She doesn't have to do it all herself. And it's like, man, she's doing nothing herself. She's doing nothing herself. Like, but when referenced the Pacers style as a blue, White then referenced the Pacers style in regards to buying into we over me. She specifically pointed out Tyrese Halliburton getting his teammates involved early can be a lesson for Clark in saying that great teams are going to take that strength away if they rely too heavily on the star guard's generational talents. Well, then you don't take it away. You're like, you know what? If we rely too heavily, teams are going to take it away. So what are we going to do? We're going to take it away. We're not going to let the other team take away her talent because we're going to take it away. Like, that's basically what she said. Like, she's sticking. She's like, oh yeah, I like having Caitlyn off the ball. Clark was a similar question about the potential backcourt pairing at practice. She parroted. And, like, this is genuinely, she's pissed. She is pissed. Like, there's no way about it. She's not even, like, this is Caitlyn Clark. She's not very good at controlling her emotions in a lot of situations. She's pissed.
Steph has talked about kind of taking some pressure off you with Aerie kind of running points some actions and playing off the ball. Just how do you think that will help when you reintegrate onto the court?
Yeah, I mean, it'll be nice probably not to have to bring the ball up against pressure 94 feet. But like I said, like, that's what I'm best at. So we're still going to do a lot of that.
They didn't. That's the problem. When the going got tough, when they did that, she won. They were winning. It's like, that's, sometimes it can be nice not taking the ball up at 94 feet, but I mean, that's what I'm best at. It's like telling Steph Curry, the teams are guarding the three-point shot, so stop taking them. It's like saying Shaq. It's like the Lakers. Imagine the 2000 Lakers literally saying this. Shaq draws double teams. So it's going to be hard for Shaq. So we're going to stop giving the ball to Shaq. You know, we don't want Shaq to draw double teams. It would be like the freaking Dallas Mavericks. The Dallas Mavs with Luka Doncic after making the finals saying, you know what, like, our offense is a little bit too heavily reliant on Luka Doncic. We should probably, you know, just trade Luka Doncic. Oh, wait, they did that. Or maybe when Luka's there, you know, we should probably just say, you know what, let's have Luka just chilling in that corner and make sure the ball movement is good so that Spencer Dinwiddie gets more opportunities to score. Oh, wait, that's Stephanie White's words.
I think finding a balance and finding the ways to give the defense different looks, and, you know, me becoming a better screener and being a good screener and
me becoming a good screener. Imagine LeBron coming out and going, I gotta screen better. Imagine Luka going, you know, I need to set better screens. Imagine, like, in fairness, Steph Curry. Steph is Steph. But, like, Steph isn't any. Imagine Trae Young. Imagine Steve Nash. Imagine Magic effing Johnson. Imagine they chose Paul Westhead over Magic Johnson. Because that is essentially what the Fever are doing, by the way. They are choosing Paul Westhead over Magic Johnson. Magic wanted to play this fast up and down play. He wanted the ball in his hands. Paul Westhead didn't. They're choosing Paul Westhead over Magic Johnson.
Coming off of screens and screening for Kels and, you know, all that different type of stuff, that's a whole nother layer of things that the other team has to prepare for. So, like I said, I feel like it makes us less predictable. And, I mean, you're still going to see a lot of the same things that we do, but at times, you know, move us off the ball, and especially out of timeouts and drops, maybe not so much our live flow and our live play.
She literally just goes, you know, on draw-ups and timeouts, I'm going to be off the ball, but in live playing, I'm not. Oh, she didn't know. She did not know. She was pissed. And she tried to say, you know, maybe in timeouts and stuff, I'll play off the ball. And ATOs. And that's fine. But it wasn't even on timeouts. It was their entire live play. The entire live game was Caitlyn Clark. Most of it was her playing off the ball. She ain't going to put up with this for much longer. Imagine a men's star LeBron, Kyrie, Tatum, or Curry having to say, I'm going to work on my screening. Like, she's lost the locker room. I don't think she's lost the locker room. I don't think Stephanie White has lost the locker room. I think she's lost Caitlyn Clark. And I don't know if the locker room has lost Caitlyn Clark either. As on a basketball term. Because, like, personally, you could see it. Personally, they all like each other. I think she's lost Caitlyn Clark. I think she's lost Caitlyn as a player. But at the end of the day, I don't know if that's something she cares necessarily about. Like, I don't think she cares about losing Caitlyn Clark, the player. Because at the end of the day, I don't necessarily think that that's the style of play that she wants. And I think as long as Ari McDonald and Natasha Howard are happy, and Leah Boston are okay, and Kelsey Mitchell's okay, and I think that lineup can work. I think Lexi only plays well with Caitlyn Clark. But I think the Sophie at the 3, Kelsey, Ari, Aaliyah, Natasha Howard will get this team to the playoffs. So, I mean, I think Caitlyn's just given up because, you know, she's not able to play her game because Stephanie White wants to drag teams down to their level. All this, course, makes sense basketball-wise. White is correct to say Clark may be able to get freed for easier looks. The problem is that, one, no offense to Caitlyn, at this point in your career, she's not very good at shooting going right. So, why would you force Caitlyn coming off the screen going right 90% of the time? Like, Caitlyn shooting fall away, fade away, mid-range off the catch is not an easy look for her. And, like, the problem is that Caitlyn off the ball doesn't free up. The problem with Caitlyn's gravity off the ball is she doesn't free up anyone else. Like, she does not free up anyone else. So you literally lose. You literally go and lose out on Caitlyn's best asset, which is her freeing up other players in her team, because you have some weird fetish for Caitlyn Clark, for believing Caitlyn Clark is an off-the-ball basketball player, and she's a terrible off-the-ball player. Let's be honest, she's a terrible. At this point in her career, she's a terrible off-the-ball player. Is that something she needs to work on? Yeah. It is. And I think if I was Caitlin Clark, I would honestly, because that is something that needs to be worked on, and the best place to learn that is in Europe. The best place to learn that is in Europe, just for basketball reasons. I know she probably doesn't want to, but I'd go to Fenerbahce. I'd play with Emma Messerman. I'd go to Fener. I'd go to, heck, even where Kelsey Mitchell played in China with that Greek coach who played a really European style. That's where she's going to learn to play off the ball. And it's not at that stage in her career, and it's on the coach to play their style. Like, don't get why folks are mad at Stephanie White from Caitlin Clark off the ball. Pacers even did it with Tyrese Halliburton and Andrew Denbar. Yeah, but Tyrese Halliburton wasn't a spot-up shooter. Like, I'm okay with Caitlin Clark being a decoy occasionally. The problem is that, like, she's genuinely just just standing in the corner. And, like, I'd understand a couple of decoy plays for her to free up Aaliyah Boston and stuff. And maybe you have her doing something on the weak side and you look for something on the strong side. But, like, she's not even a decoy player. When she plays off the ball, she comes off and gets the ball in weird positions where every time she's off one dribble into three defenders and is just in a mad situation. Clark's been compared to Steph Curry. She's nothing like Steph. It is like Stephanie White bought into the Steph Curry hype and wants to turn her to Steph. She's not Steph Curry. I've called her a mixture between... I've called her Magic Johnson with Steve Nash range. Sorry, with Steph Curry range. I think she's Magic with a three-point shot. She's more LeBron James, Luka archetype. Yeah, but the way she moves and sees the ball in transition, I think she's more Magic Johnson than anything else. Stephanie White, obviously what she said about Luka Doncic in the past. Like, Caitlyn's obviously pissed. Worried about Caitlin Clark, worried about Stephanie White. Like, she's pissed. She's pissed, and I think she's rightfully pissed, honestly. I think Caitlin Clark is rightfully pissed in this entire situation. And yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is, I guess.